Hello, friends, music lovers, video watchers, CD collectors, and the like. I'm back with another video of those shiny discs that make music. Now, this one took me a little bit because I really wanted to dig into the ones that I'm showing off right now. These here are some of the best bands I've never heard of. And here's how this all came to be. My uncle, again, sent me a batch of CDs from a friend of his locally in his area who was big in the music scene and things of the sort. Sent me a selection of, bands that he knew I would like because of the genres that I listened to. So here we go and get right into it. Now, this first one, I'm actually ashamed that I didn't know who this was. The Derelicts. This is a punk band from the 80s and 90s. Based out of Seattle, actually. And yeah, this is kind of a selection of stuff from 86 through 90. And it's no frills, no bullshit, straight up punk rock. And I love it. There's even a song on here, it's 11 seconds long, I believe. It's, yeah, Assholes Unite is 11 seconds long. You can't get much more punk than that. I really wish I had heard about these guys before. Because they would have been right up my alley when I was younger. Incidentally, the friend of my uncle's was friends with the singer of this band, who we just found out passed away in August this year. So there's some other Derelicts albums out. They had some newer stuff out that I want to check out as well, because I think I would be a big fan of these. These are number one in my book right now, the Derelicts. Next, two from another group. This group here is The Informants. I've got Stiletto Angel and Crime Scene Queen. This is a Denver-based group. I don't know if they're still around. I couldn't find any recent information, but the website does still exist. And they're very, very, very bluesy. This is very bluesy rock, and it's nice. It's got a little bit of a boogie to it, It gets your toe tapping, and the songs are wonderful. The female singer of this band is amazing. Here's a good shot of what the band actually looks like. That would be her right there. But yeah, this stuff is so good. There's some swing to it. Look, there's even dance moves on the back of the album cover here, which is pretty great. It's very old-timey sounding, and I probably would enjoy seeing these guys live if they are still around. Again, independent, self-produced, out of Denver. In fact, I believe this album right here, Stiletto Angel, had won some sort of self-produced award in a blues magazine. In 2012 or whenever it had come out. But yes, again, a band I'd never heard of, who I absolutely love and I enjoy having in my collection now. Now here's one that's really kind of cool. I had no idea what to expect when I saw the name of this band, Moonrage. This band is a lot like let's say if Alice in Chains and Godsmack had a baby. That would be this type of band right here. Not from like a Seattle area you would expect. From what I looked up about this band, I was able to look some stuff up. Some members were Boston and Connecticut, and some, again, Colorado-based. As you can tell, the local area I was talking about. Not where I live, mind you, but where he lives. Out in Denver, Colorado area. So yeah, Moonrage is one of those bands. It's kind of got as we used to joke, the ear sound, with the singing and everything like that, and the droning guitar. But straight up alternative rock. Again, no frills. He knows I like the no frills rock and roll, no frills hard rock, no frills metal, stuff like that. Yeah, Moonrage. Moonrage is a good one. And a couple. Now these are some weird ones right here. So first is Bradley Weaver. Again, Denver-based singer, songwriter. Everything I can look up about Bradley Weaver says he's like a children's musician and stuff. It just seems like his music is just very family-friendly, but it's very singer-songwriter type. It would fit right in the 90s. This is, from 2003. It fit right in the 90s, and there's even some Bob Dylan twinge to it. And it's very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable stuff. I mean, if you didn't know any better, you'd swear it was from some 90s folk singer. And this last one here is a weird one. The Bad Directions. It's, again, straight up rock. There's a little bit of, hint of some punk influences in there. Even some stuff like Dropkick Murphys and that type of thing. Mind you, again, not from the Boston area, also from the Denver area. And that's all I know about this. They're from the Denver area, and I can't find a darn thing about this band. The website on here no longer exists. There is a website for something called Bad Directions Band. It's a different band altogether. Different band. I found one article about a show from 2005 from these guys. And here's the cool thing. This is called 805 is the name of this album, right? Look right here. Tracks from the upcoming self-titled debut. I don't know if the self-titled debut ever actually happened. So this is probably just lost in time somewhere and under the radar and just a time capsule of sorts of music here. It's so good. And I can't describe it other than rock with a little bit of punk influence and a little bit of Dropkick Murphy style in there. So this was probably the weirdest selection that I have when it comes to these CD acquisitions. Again, some that I didn't pick up myself. I know there's been a lot of that, but, you know, they know I like music and they know I like collecting it, so they're going to send it. Anyway, I would say the number one I have out of here probably is the Moon Rage, just because of the style of the music in it, but I would 100% be a fan of Derelicts, and this CD actually is probably going to be getting a lot of heavy play because it's punk, man. I love punk. I always have. I probably always will. Let's face it. I'm a punker through and through. And of course, if I want to, you know, have some feel good music, I'm going with the Informants because I love that swinging blues style. Always have really liked that as well. But yeah, there we go. There's the selections for right now. Again, I never know what to expect when I get music from him. And I know that he and some other people have been looking forward to me talking about these as well. So again, people seem to be enjoying these. Apparently, my last video where I just showed off 3 CDs that I had gotten, 2 from the record store and 1 from Discogs, actually inspired my uncle again to pick up the Monkees CD and listen to it. Listen to some Monkees and stuff like that. So maybe this is starting to influence some people. Now, I don't know if this right here is going to be able to influence or make it easy to find for people to find stuff, but you got to look up the band The Derelicts. But keep in mind, there's another band out there called The Derelicts as well that is not this one. There's one from the UK. This is the Derelicts from Seattle, and this is the album right here. This album specifically, again, just in case anybody's wondering, is Going Out of Style, 1986 through 1990. If you look up that, you'll be able to look up the rest of the band. You'll be able to follow along there, because I know there's some other punk lovers out there from the 90s. Some of you guys just like me. And yeah, that's it. You guys rock on and have a good one.